Hey yo, it's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh, and today's episode is all about a young man called Asap Rocky. He has been, he ain't been found guilty or anything like that, but he is going to go to trial, basically. Young Asap is going to trial. Look at him looking unhappy. Well, you shouldn't have shot nobody. Now, this is all alleged, obviously, but yeah, he's gonna go to trial for friend Asap Relli. See that I mean? That he's accused of shooting him in the hand, but apparently, I don't know if you lot have seen the injuries to the supposed gunshot injuries. Apparently, it looks like a graze. Doesn't even look like a bullet wound. So it must have grazed, if that's if even it shot him, you know what I mean? But that's what the claim is. But yeah, Asap Rocky, Rihanna's husband, or Rihanna's man, is in a bit of a pickle right now. Do you know what I mean? Riri, I'm here for you. If you need somebody, holler at me. Okay. Yeah, that's that happy home is maybe disrupted. We hope not. Do you know what I mean? He's a family man. We don't want him separated from his kids and all that. But that's what he's accused of. He's accused of shooting his old associate, this guy here. Boom. You know, ASAP's been calling him like he's been on drugs. Well, accusing him of being on drugs. Well, I don't know. Does he look like he's been on drugs to you lot? He does have that little bit of a crackish look to him. You know, the beard isn't connecting. So looking a bit nappy. You know what I mean? I don't know, ASAP's looking all clean. I don't know if ASAP can even grow a beard. I don't know about that. But that's the guy that supposedly he shot. And I got some footage here of ASAP coming to court. Check it out.
Thank you.
All right, no problem at all. Good morning, pretty boy Flacco.
You think you're gonna mend you ever gonna mend your relationship with Relli? Is that a goal of yours? ASAP, you feel like you being framed? Sounds like that's what the argument.
Is it me or is ASAP swinging his arm a bit too feminine? I don't know. That's what caught my eye. I don't know. Anyway.
Is. How you guys feeling about how it's going down in there?
Do they comment?
Are you planning on taking the stand in any way?
I would actually love it if if ASAP stopped and said, yo, you know what happened? And started talking about the incident, saying it, admitting it. Of course he ain't gonna say nothing. All these journalists talking.
Joe, you feel like?
But yeah, that was his lawyer coming out afterwards. ASAP, of course, coming out with the look, the drip, you know what I mean? But here's some information from the actual court case. This part saying, I am certain Rocky will be vindicated of all of this. That's what his lawyer, Joe Tacopina, said outside the courthouse. During the hearing, Detective Frank Flores took the stand and new surveillance video was unveiled. In addition to what was shown at the previous hearing earlier this month, in the new footage, two loud pops, which I haven't got that footage because I don't want to show it on YouTube because it might cause a little bit of a problem with monetization. You get me? But I've got footage of when the lawyer was talking outside. He sounds very confident.
The judge just said there's a scintilla of evidence required. This is not a trial, and certainly that standard of proof. The judge even said a scintilla of evidence is enough. It's a probable cause hearing. Trial is going to be very different, obviously, because we'll be presenting some evidence that is going to be insurmountable. The witness is not going to be able to withstand. cross-examination in front of a jury. And we have a lot of evidence that's going to be unveiled at trial, not here. This is not the forum for that. So this is a preliminary hearing. It's a very low standard. Judge used the word scintilla of evidence. That's all they need. So not disappointed, not surprised. We expected this to go to trial. We've been planning for trial all along.
Do you feel like your client was set up to some degree? It seems like that's what you're indicating. Is that part of your defense?
This, the last question I asked this witness, guys, you'll remember this Relli was, did you ever ask Rocky or any of his associates for millions of dollars to make the criminal case go away? He swore under oath, no, he did not. That's not going to bode well for him at trial. And I'm not going to try the case here either, guys. And with all respect to all of you and you doing your jobs, we'll have our day in court. We look forward to our day in court.
I ain't gonna lie, if I get jammed up for any case like this, I want a lawyer just like this. See the confidence? It's mad.
I am certain Rocky is going to be vindicated when all this is said and done, without question.
In a case like this, do they offer like a plea deal or anything?
We haven't asked for a plea deal. We're not taking a plea, so there's never going to be a plea, ever, in this case.
Do you think it'll be hard to convince a jury that those aren't bullet wounds on the finger?
That was crazy.
Well, I know they didn't look like bullet wounds to you based on that question. I mean, I got more. I hit that side podium.
I see a bullet wound right there.
Much worse than that thing, right?
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Not bullet wounds.
That was crazy.
Definitely not bullet wounds. Well, I don't have to say more because that's why jury's going to come into play here. Common sense is going to prevail, and we're going to get him through this, and he's going to be vindicated. But the evidence we have that they don't know about is going to be devastating.
Would you ever put Mr. Mears on the stand?
Yeah, sure.
Is he intending
It's a possibility. No, it's way too early for that, guys. Listen, I've been doing this for 1 or 2 years. So I can tell you that it's not proper or appropriate to make a trial decision like the defendant testifying, a year before trial or whenever that trial is going to be. But is it a possibility? Absolutely.
Yeah, buddy. See what I mean? That confidence is like, if I was ASAP, I'd be just feeling real comfortable. I wouldn't be even thinking nothing about like going to jail or nothing like that, because that guy was talking some real confidence right there. Here's some more stuff from the court. It says here, Flores confirmed he reviewed the footage in the investigation and Rocky, 35 years old, had a gun in his hand during the altercation. Under cross-examination, however, he revealed the gun was never recovered. Meanwhile, the 2 shell casings that were recovered from the scene by Relli, that's the guy that was shot, so he went back and actually picked up the shell cases after the shooting, which is a bit mad. And he turned into the police 2 days later. Okay, can you imagine that? You get shot and then you go back for the shell cases after that. That seems a bit extra to me. I don't know about you though. You let me know in the comments. Let's check out some more information. There was some of this one. Look at this one. So yeah, the trial is due in January, so it's gonna be quite a few weeks away. It's gonna be at the same time as like the what's that guy's name? Melly's trial as well. It's gonna start in December, January. But yeah, it says here at the previous hearing, Relli got minor injuries displayed in the courtroom. That's where the lawyer was taking the mic, saying it wasn't really a bullet wound as such. So that small patches of raw, bloody skin on the knuckles. So basically, he got lucky. Because definitely what's for sure, there were shots. Shots were fired. See what I mean? According to legal documents obtained by People, Relli filed a civil lawsuit, assault, battery, and emotional distress against Rocky back in 2002, August. This happened in 2021 though. So this has been quite a long process. Let me get the footage of from TMZ of the actual shooting. I don't have the whole footage because some of it could be deemed as a bit offensive for YouTube, so for my channel anyway. So let me just play you this. I ain't gonna lie. First, I thought that was Rihanna, that light-skinned person, but it's a guy. This is the part where I can't really show too much. Boy, let me play that again for you lots in case you didn't see. Yeah, that's the footage there. I think that's the really poor image. I mean, how he can't be found guilty for that. You can't even make out that it's really ASAP. There was one angle that I saw the guy's nose, and I was like, yeah, that pointy nose is ASAP Rocky. That's the only footage that I saw that was remotely like, yeah, that's ASAP Rocky. Other than that, they're all kind of like wishy-washy. But this is where Relli's talking about this is where Relli's talking in court. He says this: "We were really cool. We were chill at all time." Recalled on the stand, before stating that tension started to build when Rocky found solo success and became big-headed, which is weird because ASAP Rocky's been famous for over 10 years. So have they had drama for like a long time, or is it, you know what I mean? It's a bit weird. But he said after their friend and mob member ASAP Josh died in October 2021, Relli testified that his mother asked for financial help to bring his body back to New York, and that Rocky promised to financially help via group text. Although defense attorney Tacopina claimed that Rocky did pay in full. So he did pay, so what's the problem, you know what I mean? At the time, Relli didn't believe this happened, he told the court. So he didn't believe that ASAP Rocky actually paid. So that's where kind of like these two's issues stem from, which is kind of crazy since they've known each other since young. There's more to what Relli was saying. He goes, he grabbed me on my collar. He was shaking me. Yeah, we saw that bit. I tried to push him off, get his hands off. Relli said in the courtroom. That's when Rocky pulled a gun from his waistband. It was a standard clip and a semi-automatic black gun. He pointed it towards my stomach. Jeez, you don't want to get shot there, bro. And then Relli continued, I'll kill you right now, he alleged that Rocky said to him. This sounds a bit mad, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he was angry, he continued. He had the gun pressed up against me to my chest, then head. I said shoot it because I was mad. I said, why you bring a gun if you're not gonna use it? See, these guys that kind of dare somebody to shoot them, and then when they shoot you, you start running and say, it burns, it burns. Come on now. This is crazy, but I don't know. It looked like ASAP Rocky, but I don't know why ASAP would be so angry. Maybe because they've been friends for a long time. I wonder if ASAP was looking like this. He looks pretty angry here. And this guy just seems chilled. Or high, one of the two. But I don't know, do you not believe this? I don't know. Why would ASAP Rocky shoot this guy when he's got this at home, huh? This beautiful girl, you're gonna shoot my man. That don't make no sense. You're gonna leave all this Bayesian goodness to be sharing a cell with some guys. That don't make no sense to me, yo. That don't make no sense. Unless ASAP is doing a Diddy thing and he's like batting for the other team, you get me? But I don't believe it. I feel like even if you do believe it, I don't believe he's going to be found guilty. Because that evidence is just so soft. The footage is well grainy. And even as you heard, the lawyer for Asap Rocky, so they got some evidence that's going to just wash up this whole case easy. You know what I mean? But as usual, people, I want to know what you lot think. You know what I mean? I want to know, do you think Asap Rocky did the shooting? And when it goes to trial, do you think it's going to be some controversial kind of case where like a Melly one? There's going to be twists and turns. Everyone's going to be watching. I don't think it's even going to go that far. I think it's going to be a quick thing. I have a feeling it might not even go to court, even though they said it's going to go to court. I just feel like something's going to happen that's going to prevent it actually going to court. Don't ask me why. I just do. But before we go, people, I want to show you something real quick. This right here. Look at that mug, yo. I've showed it to you lot before. That's in my YouTube shop. Shipped from the US, North America. So no real shipping fees. Don't think it's from the UK. It's not from Europe, it's from your ends. Do you know what I mean? You get a hoodie with the little logo, my company logo. You can represent that hip hop. If you're a hip hop head, it's a must. Go get that. Go cop that, as you lot would say. Go cop that. And if you haven't got that, if you don't want to do that, there's a PayPal. It's in the description in this episode. So you can just go to the PayPal, do your thing. Do your thing, you know what I mean? Send any donation you feel comfortable with. It will be much appreciated. But for now, people, oh yeah, I go live every day, by the way. Every weekday. Sometimes even on the weekends, we go live. Midnight kind of UK time at the moment. So if you're in the Eastern time in the US, it's like 7 p.m. So go check me out, yo. But that's it for today, people. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's fresh hip hop opinion. Peace and love.